So you just finished taking some pictures with your Sony mirrorless camera. You go to turn it off and then end up turning it back on later to take some more pictures, only to find that there is now a white, red, or some other color pixel on either one of them. This can be a pretty surprising thing to encounter, and when it first happened to me, I actually went and exchanged my camera. Now, you might think that this is a dead pixel, but I'm going to show you why it may possibly not be and how to fix it. From what I understand, this is most likely an issue with the pixel mapping of the camera's image sensor. Now, in my particular case, I'm using the Sony A7IV, which has Sony's newer menu system. This potential fix I'm about to show you is possible on Sony's older cameras also, which I'll talk about after going through the settings for Sony's newer menu system on their newer cameras. What you're going to do is make sure your camera is on, then press the menu button. Next, you're going to want to scroll down to the setup menu, which has this toolbox and a yellow frame here. After this, what you're looking for is option 13, which is the quote setup option. Once you find this, click into that menu, and what we're looking for here is pixel mapping. Now, you've probably noticed that the option above is called auto pixel mapping, and that's set to on for me, but just ignore this for now. Next, you're going to go into the pixel mapping option here, and it'll give you a warning prompt stating that the camera will reboot after you execute this command. Just go ahead and press OK, and then let the camera do its thing and process what it needs to. After a few seconds, the camera should turn back on, and what you'll hopefully see is no more daunting pixel on both your screen and EVF. To do this with one of the Sony cameras that have the older menu system, like I said, I don't have one. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and make sure your camera's on once again. Press the menu button, tap the setup icon with the toolbox and the yellow frame, find the setup option, and then search around for pixel mapping. Then just go ahead and go into pixel mapping and do the same exact thing. Hopefully this will fix your issue for you like it did for me in a few seconds. For the last part of this video, I do want to talk about some things to keep in mind and take note of. Sony's official documentation states that sometimes the camera will actually ask you to perform pixel mapping manually. I've never actually had this happen to me at all, and I'm guessing that's because auto pixel mapping is set to on. The other thing to note is that pixel mapping can't be performed if the battery is low, so you're going to want to make sure that you do this on a charger or you have an extra battery. The last thing here is that Sony actually states that if pixel mapping isn't performed regularly, then bright spots may appear in recorded images. Other than these things though, there's nothing else to really talk about here. And I do hope that this fix is successful for you. And if it's not, there's always the option of calling Sony and seeing what options you do have. Also, I'm not sure if it's possible, but if you do see this pixel in one place and not the other, then it is most likely a dead pixel and you'll have to end up calling Sony again or getting it fixed by some other camera store that you trust. With all of that stuff being said though, I do hope that this video was helpful to you and that it solved your issue. And thank you for watching as always. Let me know in the comments if this did work for you. And wherever you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening, or a great night. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.